Hi loves, I'm here with a haul from Ulta, Target, and Walgreens, I believe it is. I wanted to go ahead and get to Ulta when everybody was still sleeping in because today is January 1st, so everybody's probably all hungover, and I'm like, this is probably the perfect time on my day off to go without having to deal with like chaotic lines and all that stuff. And I was right, because the minute I walked in, I looked around, the store was completely empty. So I'll go ahead and start off with the butter lipstick. I absolutely love NYX. NYX is probably one of my top 5, makeup brands. They have these new lipstick butters, and it's like a mix of one of their lipsticks along with like their butter lip glosses, and I love their butter lip glosses. And that's what it looks like. It looks like just one of the regular lipsticks, except that this one's buttery. They have like their shine one, then they have their matte one, and now they have the butter line. The butter line. I'm actually wearing this on my lips. I think they have 8 to 10 shades. I'm not for sure, but these are $5.99, which I don't really like. No smell to it, and this is in the color Snow Cap. They did have like 2 other nude colors that I wanted, but they were sold out, and I just thought that I would pick this up because it was a pretty nude. It's just a perfect nude. It's not too like nude to where it makes your lips look dead, and it's not nude like brownish nude. It's just like a beautiful creamy kind of like pinky nude, but not too pink. But I love how it feels on your lips. It's not too creamy, it's not dry or anything. The other product I picked up is the NYX Full Figured Lush Lashes Mascara. There's about 5 or 6 different mascaras, and I believe this is $6.99. I think it said, yes, it's $6.99. And they have the ones that are thin call my attention because the Voluminous by L'Oreal has that thin wand, and that works perfectly to extend and brush out my lashes, since I do have very short full lashes. And this is waterproof. I do like waterproof for like times that I am trying to lengthen them and keep that curl going, but I did not even check the color. I'm trying to see if there's a color here, and there is not. I'm hoping that this is like a dark black or carbon black. I did not even pay attention to that. I think they were all black though. I don't think they were like brown or blues or anything like that. So I picked this up to give it a try. I've never bought a NYX mascara before, so this is going to be my first. The other product I picked up is this NYX blotting powder, and there was like 4 shades. There was like almost like a white translucent one, there was like an ivory one, then there's this medium one, and then there was a dark one. And it says it's a pressed powder formulated to provide shine control without adding noticeable color of texture for sheer coverage in a matte finish. I went ahead and I like swatched all of them, and I put them on my hand, and it does look like it goes matte and it blends right into your skin. And I think this one is $11.99. Let me see. Yes, this one's $11.99. But this, it's like a big compact. I mean, there's so much product in here. Let me show you guys. It looks a little yellow. It says that it's medium dark, which if you look at the packaging and then you look at the actual product here, it looks completely different. But it like blends right into your skin. It's not supposed to give you color or anything. It's just supposed to like blot and mattify your face. Let me get a close-up of that so you guys can see it. And as you guys can see, there's the powder there, and then let me kind of like apply some here. Yeah, it blends right into my skin. Even if I swatched it for you guys, you're not gonna be able to see it. So I'm gonna try this out for like my T-zone area and let you guys know how it works. Next here, I picked up the Tinted Moisturizer. I do have sensitive skin, so I'm hoping that this product is gonna work well for me because it looks awesome. I mean, the packaging is super cute and sleek. It looks kind of fancy. I think they only have 4 shades, and let me open this here. I'm pretty sure they only do have the 4 shades, and I picked up the color Nude, and this thing just like shot out. Oh my god, it's like coming out. Urgh. And I'm not even squeezing it. A lot of it just is gonna go to waste here. Oh my god, it keeps coming out. What the hell? That's what that looks like there before it's blended in. This actually blended in really good to my skin. When I blended it in, I was shocked of the how it just like blends in. It doesn't look cakey. It like goes straight into your skin. And obviously it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's not supposed to be too thick or like full coverage. But I am honestly just pleased with how it looks there on my hand. I'm super excited because it looks like it's going to give me a nice natural kind of with a very light glow. Oh my god, I'm like rubbing it on my hand just because it looks so awesome when it blends into my skin. Like you guys see, it has like a very light little glow to it there, but it doesn't look like cakey. It's not sticky or anything like that. Hopefully my face likes it because you all know I do have sensitive skin. Then the other thing I picked up was the NYX BB cream. Yes, BB cream. You guys know that, oh my god, I do not need this stuff. But when I swatched these, because they had testers for everything just blended so good and perfect and like flawless and seamless onto my skin. So I was like, I have to try this. And I mean, it's like part of my job as having a channel here to try all these new things and find cool new products for you guys. So this one as well is very pretty and sleek, as you guys can see. And here is the tinted moisturizer. It looks like they're identical, just one's white and one's black. And this one is in the color Golden. I think this one also has just 4 shades. And this one, the little nozzle on it is like that. So let me just try to apply, oh, very little. As you guys can see, this one's a little more creamy. The other one looks a little more dry, but let me just blend that in there a little bit. And this one has more of like a yellow undertone to it. The other one was too dark and the other one was too light. So this one as well, once it blends into my skin, it goes on seamless, as you guys can see. This one's a little more creamier. The other one's a little, I wouldn't say runny, but it's thinner. And I'm very, very excited. Let me see, I don't think I told you guys what it's supposed to do. This one says perfection in a tube, brightens, smooths, moisturizes, oil-free, mineral enriched. Where did I get, what the hell? And this one just says, the tinted moisturizer says it's flawless, lightweight, coverage, oil-free with a touch of hydration. I am so excited. I think I'm going to be doing like, maybe like side by side of like half and half of my face as a first impression / demo for you guys on that. And lastly, I picked up a eyeshadow palette. I know I do not need them, but they look so pretty. And even my daughter was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And she was saying that the same one that I thought was pretty. So I was like, okay, I definitely got to pick it up. They're all pretty similar. Some of them had like a purple, some of them had like a different color or two, but they all had like black or tans, or so it's not too much of a difference. They could have had like a gold, like all golds and platinum colors and maybe like rosy colors and peachy colors and browns, you know, neutrals, but they didn't. They all look pretty similar, which is a good thing because I probably would have wanted them all. I don't think I told you the price of these. I think these were like $11.99 or $12.99. Almost forgot to tell you guys. And this was $14.99. Let me actually open this here so you guys can see it. And the color that I picked up is Golden Horizons, which was like the first one on there. Look how gorgeous those colors are, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There are some matte shades. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades, which is your white, your like taupe color, a brown, and like a kind of reminds me of the Naked one from the Naked palette. Let's see if I could swatch that for you guys there. I'm in my kitchen, so the lighting's a little different. And then we have this gold here, so you guys can see. Then there's like a purple one. Oh, it looks like these have some fallout to them. You guys can see it there on my finger. Let me see if you guys can see it there. I did swatch them there, but they were kind of messy because everybody was probably playing with them. And there's a white one. This has a lot of fallout. I'm not liking that. They look kind of chalky now that I'm playing with them. I'm not too sure about that one because it looks kind of chalky now that I play with it. So, I don't know. The last product I picked up is the Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. And they had like a little tear pad with $1 coupons off. And I think this was $5.99. I got it for $5 after the coupon. It kind of looks like the BB creams. And there's 5 shades, I believe, in this one. And let me apply some on here so you guys can see. And it is like that moussey, creamy texture. If you guys can see it there. And it is matte. And I did apply a lot. So a lot is going to go a long way. And that looks like it might be a little too light for me. But once it's blended in, it looks a lot better. And I did put it on my face and it blended right into my chin. If you guys can see it there, it does look light for, see my hand. So, but it does look like it goes on matte. We'll see how that goes on my face. But I was pretty, like, the packaging is cute and it was only $5. So I was pretty tempted on that one. So moving to my drugstore stuff that I picked up at Target and Walgreens. It's this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. It's supposed to be a primer. I did use it today. I will be doing a review for you guys on this. It's compared to that, I think it's the Benefit Professional, so I will be having a review up for you guys. And I picked that up at Walgreens for, I believe, $6.99. The other product I have here, which I'm also wearing, and I already know I like this, and it's underneath my eyes right now. It's the L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer, and it's like this little sleek tube. I think there's 3 or 4 shades. I think there's 3. This is the lightest one, and it has a roller ball, so when you apply it underneath your eyes, it's very refreshing and cool. And you guys can see there, it's like I got the one that's the lightest because I wanted to use it as a eye brightener, which is almost like that yellow color, and this is the color Light. And it's very, very lightweight. It doesn't cake or crease so far, so I'll let you guys know how that works out for me. The other things I have here are this Maybelline Master Highlight by Studio Face. I honestly thought this was a blush at first when I picked it up, but it's this little compact with a whole bunch of different colors. It's got light colors, dark colors, and then the light one there is like a highlighter. It's a highlighter, and when I picked it up I thought it was a blush, but when I took it in the car to swatch it, I was like, oh, this is so light, but it didn't make a perfect highlighter. And then when I shut it, I read that it said highlight on it right there. So this has got like a very light peachy corally highlight to it, and it is called, or the color is coral, and I don't have a highlighter that's this color, so this worked out perfect. I believe this was $9.99 at CVS. Then we have the Master Glaze, I believe it is. Yes, the Master Glaze Blush Stick. This thing here is a little weird because when I picked it up and I went to swatch it, I was thinking it was going to be creamy. So usually when you pick up like a, you know, cream blush, you have to be careful because they're very pigmented. When I swatched it, and it's very, very pigmented, as you guys can see, and I went to blend it in, it's got this texture that I cannot describe to you guys. It's not creamy, it's not matte, it's not silky, it's not silicone-y. I honestly cannot describe it. It almost feels like a silk, but it's mixed with a matte. I don't know what the word would be for it, but it blends right in, and it's weird. I couldn't describe it. I kept like applying it and swatching it on because I couldn't figure out what that texture was that I felt like, but it's very pigmented. It's a very pretty color. The color is a coral sheen, and I really like it as well. And when I was there, I saw that they had the Physician Formula like at 75% off, a whole bunch of things, even L'Oreal, Maybelline. They're doing like their end of year clearance sell, and I saw this bronzer here and I couldn't pass up on it. I got it for like $3, and the pattern on it is just so pretty that I was like, okay, and the packaging, it's organic. I just thought it was super cool for $3. And what I was really stoked for was this here. This product here is the Shimmer Strips in the color Riviera Strip, which made my favorites for my eyes, which is like my holy grail for my eyes. I literally use this every single day, and when I saw that they had it, I was like, oh my god, why is it on clearance? Is it like gonna go away and never come back? So I went ahead and I picked it up just to have as a backup. This is like the most beautiful highlighting that I call eye palette that you can possibly own for an everyday look. You cannot go wrong with that. Another thing I've been wanting to pick up, and I've been very like trying to stay away from and hesitant about, is this Sonia Keshia Rich Bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, and my girl Love Melissa Michelle keeps ranting and raving about how amazing this product is. The only cream bronzer I have is my Chanel one, but it's a little too light and orangey for me to wear as a bronzer, so I finally picked this up because she says it is amazing, and usually when she says something is amazing, it is. So I picked that up. And the last 2 products that I have here are hair products. This is just like my 15th bottle of the Tresemme Thermal Creations heat protector, because you have to use a heat protector, you know, when you're going to be using heat on your hair. The other product that I picked up here, because I ran out of the, what is it, the Dove Oil Nourishing something spray, and they didn't have it, was this Herbal Essence Silkening Spray. It says Honey I'm Strong. It has Land of Milk and Honey. This honey colored spray helps detangle and strengthen against damage while leaving hair soft and shiny. And it just looks cool. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it looks like milky in there. Like when you I don't know, can you guys see that? Look how awesome that looks. And it smells super, super good. It smells like honey and something else. But I thought that this would be cool, like for days that, you know, you want to just detangle your hair, like next day hair type of thing, you know. Yeah, next day type of hair. That's what the word I was looking for. And then of course I just bought a Britney Spears CD because I had not had a chance to go pick it up, and I finally did. So that completes this haul. I have some ideas coming up for videos because I know I've been neglecting you guys, and you guys have been asking for more. I did film one today on this look here, which is featuring my Ipsy bag for December that I told you guys I was going to film. So yes, I am so sorry for neglecting you guys, and I'm going to get right on it and start filming some looks for you guys. And if you have questions, leave them down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Mwah! Bye guys.